Do you know how many friends I've seen brown bread? Because they own their north and south in the wrong manner.
Mate, don't upset yourself.
No, sorry. It's more times than you've had pig's ears.
Yeah. But like I said, I mean, it must have been great. Must have been great riding those big bikes in the 60s. Was it?
Oh, I've had my head kicked in a few times. Left on the guys.
No, but actually driving the bikes, they were quick
No.
bikes. Fighting.
Them. Oh, not old dusters.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Why was that? Was it just because they were different?
Because they were mods.
Because they were mobs.
Believe me, they used to give us the same as we gave them.
In the 60s there would have been more mods than rockers, wouldn't there?
Well, it'd be 50-50. It depends where you met.
Yeah.
Most of my north and south and slammers was up in South West London, Wandsworth, round that manor. Whew. Love to die, but I can cry tomorrow. Wake up in the morning.
Did you enjoy that?
What was it? Smashed up at Oota? All these, they're dentists.
Did you have any mates that were mods?
Yeah, a couple of my mates got
what? Shot?
yeah,
What, mod mates or rocker mates?
rock mates.
Oh, they were shot.
Couldn't believe it. Some got straight in the gut. That's what it was like in those days.
But that's the downside. What were the good things about in the 60s? Now was it your motorbikes?
We loved our music.
You loved your music. Elvis Presley, was it?
Elvis Presley, Bill Haley. Oh, we used to be in the dance halls down the Sour, dancing away. And you go up to this bit of crumpet, and she'd be in the mud style. Say, hello, Dolly, here. I'll see a quick one. She'd
Really?
go, don't be dirty. No, not between your legs. Quick one. Yeah. You'd be dancing away.
So the mod girls would dance with rockers?
Yep.
Really?
And rocking women would dance with mods.
Would they?
That's how it got together.
Yeah.
And then if some plonker picked on a couple of mods and a couple of rockers walking past, you go, oi, you got a problem? You go, what's it to do with you? Bang! Nothing.
They're quite violent times though, weren't they?
They were different. You know, they were kind of, one minute you hated each other, next minute you were mates.
Yeah.
They were the good days. Do you know, I'm glad I lived in those days.
Yeah.
You knew the difference between good and bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't have to prove yourself to them.
At the same time, it seemed quite frightening. I mean, you're saying people getting shot. That's quite serious, isn't it?
What's wrong with shooting somebody? It's only a bullet. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know, have you ever carried a 45 or a 38?
No, of course I'm not.
I have.
What, in the street?
On the streets of London.
Why did you need a gun?
If somebody was going to pick me, I'm not going to fight him, I'm just going to shoot him.
Jesus. That's quite, was you worried about, did you
No,
have trouble with the police? Did the police call you?
I don't give a monkeys about the size 12s. Do you know what a size 12
Coppers,
is?
yeah. Yeah.
I didn't give a monkeys about them. Oh, in those days, in the 50s and 60s, they used to hang them. So what? You show somebody, you're going to hang for it. You
So wouldn't it be
didn't
the
think-
best, yeah. So your bikes, what bike did you have? You had a Motor Guzzi?
I had a trumpet.
That's slang for Triumph, yeah?
That's right.
I've never heard that before.
Then I went out and got myself a Norton 850. Then one day I went down to Slocum's. Sorry, it's not Slocum's, Elites, down Wandsworth. And there I saw it, an 850. Motor Guzzi Le Mans, Motor 1. He
And they're
wanted,
Italian, aren't they?
yeah, wanted 1,200 quid. Not a problem. Bought it. And I bought this. Look at it.
Yeah. Well, you bought that jacket with it? Really?
Every badge I've got in there, I haven't owned them, but I've rode them.
Yeah.
You understand? I've rode them.
Yeah.
You know, to be a real biker, you've got to be very patriotic.
You've got to be what?
Patriotic.
Patriotic. But you've got American stuff on there. That your belt, the South Will Rise Again, that's American.
The South Americans were the first Hells Angels
Right, okay.
in the world.
Right.
What's that?
I don't know, I've got the glasses on. 1 second. Hell's Angels.
Satan's sons. And I'm proud. Proud.
So were
That's
you?
a biker's salute.
Okay. So was you a Hell's Angel as well?
I've been a Hell's Angel since I was in the army.
Really?
I'm proud. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
No. Okay. Wow. So what? They've got sectors, haven't they? What sector was you?
They've got loyalty.
No, but where they come from? There's different Hell's Angels for different areas, aren't there?
They come from all over the world.
What was your sector?
My sector was South East London,
Oh, okay.
Lewisham.
Lewisham, yeah. Did you live there at the time?
No, at the time I used to live down Portobello.
Okay. Yeah.
And I got back on bikes after I came out of the army. I rode my bikes, sold it, bought another one, sold it, bought another one. And then one day, was it Tay Taylor, he turned around and says, "Hey, somebody I want you to meet." walking down South East London, Lewisham, and he introduced me to this man. And on the back, he had the Hells Angels symbol. The only reason I don't wear my symbol now is I retired many years ago.
Okay.
And they gave me this,
Right.
the leader of the pack. Do you know what it's like to be one of those?
No. I wouldn't know. They were quite nasty people, weren't they?
They weren't nasty if you were nasty with them.
Right.
Otherwise, they were just ordinary people. I'm sorry.
Okay. Do you mind if I get another picture?
Yeah, sure. I know I don't look all that much.
You ever heard of a guy called John Entwistle? He was a bass guitarist in The Who. You heard of The Who? You must have heard of The Who. I know they were a mod band.
I've heard of The Who.
There was a guy called John Entwistle who was the bass player.
Oh, yeah,
You look
yeah.
very similar to him.
You,
And you've outlived him too.
but the thing about those type of people, which I've watched and listened to, they're not real bikers.
Nah.
Because real bikers love their bikes.
Yeah.
And they dress. I'm 74, look at me.
Yeah. You look fantastic. You look fantastic, mate, honestly. It's good to see.
I'm 74, and they look at me like if I'm just a Tom, Dick and Harry. But you know what? I don't give a fuck.
No, fair enough.
I know what I am. I am what I am, Jumbo. Self-employed, well, ex-self-employed. And I look after number one, me.
Well, John Boys, good luck to you, mate. Honestly, good luck to you. It's